Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Okay guys, we're going to be seeing a video today. This is titled Amazing Things That Shock Americans About Poland. All right guys, Poland is literally on the noses of Americans. All right, so I'm really excited checking out this video. Okay, if you're so excited as much as I am, please subscribe, and if you find this video interesting, like, share and comment on it. So let's jump in.
You probably don't have Poland at the top of your list when you think of amazing places to visit, live, or even fall in love with. But maybe you should, because Poland doesn't just surprise Americans, it delights them. And not with flashy tourist traps or Instagram photo ops, but with real, everyday things that leave you thinking, wait, how is this place so underrated? Whether you're an American traveler, expat, or just curious about the world, this video will open your eyes to what makes Poland one of the most shockingly enjoyable countries you've probably never considered. And if you like this kind of
Hey.
authentic content about global living, culture, and travel, consider joining the channel membership. It helps support these deep dive videos and lets you be part of the journey. Let's start with the number one thing that catches Americans off guard: how incredibly safe Poland is. Now, I'm not just talking about low crime rates on a chart. I mean real-world safety that you can feel. Picture this. It's 11:30 p.m. You're walking through the quiet back streets of Krakow, maybe just coming back from a jazz bar or late dinner. And there's not a single moment where you feel threatened or unsafe. You'll see kids walking home from evening classes, elderly people taking slow walks through lit parks, and couples holding hands on quiet streets. It's a calm, respectful atmosphere, the kind of peace and quiet that's becoming rare in many American cities. Another thing you'll quickly notice is how well public transport works. Americans used to cars for everything are in for a total shift in thinking. You land in Warsaw, hop on a train from the airport, and in 20 minutes, you're in the city center. Need to get across town? Trams glide by every few minutes, clean, modern, and reliable. No stress, no traffic, no wondering if the next bus is even coming. You pay $1 or $2, tap your phone and go. In cities like Gdansk, Wrocław, or Poznan, the system is just as smooth. You don't need a car, and honestly, you won't want one. You'll walk more, breathe better, and actually enjoy getting around. And that leads perfectly into the next shocker. Poland is extremely digital friendly. Think Europe is behind on tech? Not Poland. Almost every shop, cafe, tram, or taxi takes contactless payments. Even grandma's pierogi stand
Quite
at the market might
interesting.
let you tap your phone to pay. Compared to many parts of the US where cash is still king in small towns, Poland feels futuristic. You'll also find that a lot of official services, even things like paying bills, getting tickets, or booking doctor appointments, can be done online, fast and easily. It's digital life without the chaos. Now, let's talk about something that will absolutely win your heart: Polish food. Not just the flavors, which are rich and comforting, but the whole experience of how Poles eat. Forget cereal and drive-through breakfasts. Poles wake up and sit down to a plate of sliced bread, fresh butter, cheese, tomatoes, cucumbers, and cold cuts. It's fresh, simple, and satisfying. Lunch? You might have a hot bowl of zurich, a sour rice soup with sausage and egg, or pierogi filled with anything from potatoes and cheese to blueberries. But the real magic is how affordable it all is. You can walk into a little family-owned place and eat like royalty for $5.00 to $8.00. Full meals, not snacks. And they come with soul. Now imagine this. You're staying in a small apartment or hostel, and every morning the first thing people do is walk to a local bakery. Not because they're being fancy, because it's just normal. Fresh, warm, handmade bread is part of daily life. There's nothing quite like biting into a still warm roll with poppy seeds or a
This is
slice
really
of dark rye
interesting.
that smells like it was made 5 minutes ago. Bread here isn't mass-produced or flavorless. It's an art form, and it makes American bread seem like cardboard in comparison. And guess what else will make you smile? Green spaces, everywhere. You don't need to drive out of town to see nature. Cities in Poland are filled with parks, bike paths, riverfronts, and forests you can reach with a quick tram ride. Families picnic in summer, people jog along the river in spring, and even in winter, you'll see bundled up walkers taking in the fresh air. The connection to nature isn't just a weekend thing, it's part of everyday life. Now, one of the most unexpected and heartwarming surprises is Polish hospitality. Now listen, Poles don't do fake friendliness. If someone greets you with a huge smile and asks, "How's your day?" in a store, chances are it's an American working there. Poles are more reserved with strangers, but once you're in, you're in.
Okay, this is really incredible to hear about Poland because we've heard lots of stereotypes about Poland and Polish people, how they are not friendly, they don't smile, and all of that. All of these are just stereotypes, all right? Kind of appreciate their quiet hospitality, the way they're industrious, they are hardworking, their transport system and digital solutions is actually top notch compared to other countries. Okay, this is really good to hear about Poland. All right, nice.
When you visit someone's home, you'll be treated like royalty. You'll be fed until you're full, offered tea every 30 minutes, and probably leave with a bag of food or homemade preserves. It's not loud or flashy, it's genuine warmth. Quiet, respectful, but deeply heartfelt. And the aesthetic beauty of Poland? It's hard to overstate. Old towns like Krakow or
Nice.
Torun look like storybooks. Cobblestone streets, pastel buildings, ancient churches, and market squares that feel like living history. Yet they're not artificial or made for tourists. They're full of real life. People live, work, and hang out there. The mix of medieval architecture, modern cafes, and street musicians creates this atmosphere that feels timeless and honestly, kind of magical. Then there's something uniquely cool. Drinking in public, which is legal in certain contexts, especially during events or in specific areas. Imagine a summer evening in a park by the river, music playing, people relaxing on blankets with a cold beer, and it's totally normal. Not out of control, not dangerous, just chill. Of course, there are rules, and you can't do it everywhere, but the vibe is different, more mature, more relaxed. And when it comes to celebrations and traditions, Poland doesn't hold back. Christmas isn't just a day. It's a whole season. The markets
Nice.
open in November, the food becomes extra festive, and homes are filled with the smell of cinnamon, dried fruit, and pierogi. Easter is equally big, with hand-painted eggs, family feasts, and unique religious traditions. And then there's All Saints' Day, a national holiday where people light thousands of candles at cemeteries to honor the dead. The result is breathtaking. Glowing fields of flickering light that stretch as far as the eye can see. One more shocker, the healthcare. If you're used to American prices, your jaw will drop. You can see a private doctor for less than what some Americans pay for parking at the hospital. Pharmacies are efficient, medications are affordable, and the quality of care is solid. For expats or digital nomads, it's a huge relief to not live in fear of a medical bill. And finally, walkability. You can live your life without ever needing a car. Cities are designed around walking, biking, and public transport. You'll be more active without even trying, and the mental stress of traffic and parking just disappears. It's a lifestyle change that many Americans grow to love very quickly.
Nice.
So yeah, Poland will shock you. Not with chaos, but with how peaceful, beautiful, and surprisingly advanced it is. It's a place where tradition and modern life coexist with ease, where people don't rush through everything, and where quality of life doesn't have to cost a fortune. It's real, it's grounded, and if you give it a chance, it might just steal your heart. If you found this video eye-opening and you want to support more real, thoughtful content about culture, travel, and global living, consider joining the channel membership. It really helps keep this kind of content going, and you'll be part of a community that values connection over clickbait. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
I'm really happy to see that Polish healthcare system is actually solid and standard. All right, compared to what we hear about US, their healthcare system is a mess. Like you have to like spend lots of money for you to have healthcare attention. All right. Americans tend to brag about a lot of things, but I don't know why their healthcare system is such a mess. Their healthcare system is nothing to write home about comparing them to some of the European countries. Healthcare is actually a top priority that every country should like keep it a standard. We've heard lots of stereotypes about Poland, and seeing all of this here right now really like opened my eyes that Poland is actually good, Poland is safe, and everything is working perfectly well. All right, thank you for suggesting this video. Thank you for watching. If you have more recommendations about Polish videos, you can as well drop them in the comment section. Okay.